Go live. Go live. Okay, I hit go live. Better not be 41 minutes. Go live. Am I live?
Are we live?
Hey guys, what's up? I don't really know. YouTube's a little different. Starting the stream fresh, guys. Thank you so much for showing up to the February 2020 Angry Joe Show Q&A session brought to you by our mobile infantry. Those are the soldiers that directly support the show that have joined via Patreon and joined via the YouTube join button. And they have basically, give us some independence, and we can create content on a more regular basis. And we've been adding shows to the Angry Joe Show. So consider becoming a Patreon or a YouTube join button now, and we'll give you some shout outs if you do so. But also at the end of the stream, well, how will I look at the Patreons? I'm going to have to open up my Patreon just so that I can capture those. But thank you guys so much. So we've got little a 10-point little schedule agenda. So just wanted to update you on the news. But first, let's make sure that everything is good and we're being broadcast and you guys hear me. You guys hear me? So everybody say hi to chat so that they can hear our audio levels.
Hello.
Hey, chat.
Well, all at the same time. Everyone at the same time. Yo.
No.
Yeah.
Joe.
Go. Alex.
Joe, go
Squad
first.
Me. Hey, chat. How are y'all doing? Thank you so much for joining us today.
No, you're supposed to say your name, your favorite food, and why you deserve to be on the stream.
My name is OJ. I like pizza, and I like to... What was the other thing?
I don't know. Go. That's it. You're good.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like to do things.
Okay. Can y'all hear us? Go ahead, Alex.
My name's Alex. I don't know why I'm here because most people don't like me, and I don't like anything else. So
Okay.
that is.
Dell.
I'm Dell. I like food.
Me
It
too.
is good.
So much in
Okay.
common.
Okay. So y'all hear us good? Okay.
What
good.
happened to
That's
chat
all.
on the screen?
Yeah, chat has frozen for us.
It's on the phone. It's working.
I do like ranch.
Whoa, chat is going so fast. Wow, you broke my chat. Wait.
Would you like to know
Whoa,
more?
y'all straight up
Oh.
broke my chat. You're going so fast. I need to put it on slow mode. Give me 1 second, guys, as I restart the chat because we can't even see what you're saying because you're going so damn fast. Here, I'm gonna enable slow mode. Why do I have to turn
Slow.
slow mode? Why do I have to turn that on every time?
Slow mode is enabled.
Oh my God, that means you guys are just destroying chat.
We would
anyway.
love to come to Europe and have drinks in Croatia.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no plans soon,
would.
but we will let
Yeah.
everyone know.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Because our that chat was for the last session, and then this is a new session.
New one.
Yeah.
I was legit sad during the Picard review. All of us were.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I was forced to watch.
Disengage.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
You
were.
should have got a
We
gold
were-
star for
we
that.
were
We should have given you a
disengaged.
gold star.
Are we gonna actually do the gold star system,
I don't know.
guys? Should we do the gold star system or not? Because it's hard to remember that. All we
Only
need to
for
do-
OJ.
All we need to do is keep gold stars next to the next to our green screen and our chairs, and we should be good. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop out one more chat for me, and then we will get started on the agenda for today.
Casino Royale.
Okay, here we go.
Joining us.
Guys, so welcome to the February 2020 Angry Joe Show Q&A stream supported by our mobile infantry who directly support us on Patreon and on YouTube join button. Consider joining now. It lets us have this financial independence where we can crank out new types of shows and the shows that you already love and know. So thank you guys for showing up. Let's go over some recent news. But first, I will say we have implemented. So last time we asked you, should we implement numbering our news episodes? So we started doing that. Our news episodes now have dates. So thank you for improving our AJS News series. We're now considering breaking up the news episodes into multiple episodes, multiple videos. Instead of just one 40-minute long news dump, it's quite a bit to just go through all that. So, and it's very difficult for me to type in this in the YouTube title, and I run out of room. So I'm thinking instead we'll do 3 to 4 stories per video, and that way not only do we put out more videos more regularly for you guys, it also increases our view time here because we're putting out more videos, and it allows me to easily tell you which stories are in that video, because so many times in our news videos, like there's a big story about Microsoft or Sony, and it's not in there. It's not in the title. So you're like, well, I'm not going to click on it because I'm looking for your opinion on that news story, but it is in there. So we're going to do multiple news videos when required. Some news weeks are slower.
Well, we're trying to also think about doing it on Tuesday because, like, every time we finish,
there's so much stuff every
So
day
much-
though that Monday is just the day. It has to be
like,
Monday.
update,
Yeah.
update.
That
We
was
can't
one
get
thing
to
that we
it.
were thinking about, moving our AJS News to Tuesdays. Alex, I think he says, no, we should do it. We should
Because
stick with
it's same thing
Mondays.
would happen on same thing would happen every day, right? It's just
Well,
if we
update,
if we did it on Tuesday and we finished filming at 6, something big would happen at 7 p.m. because that's just the way it happens.
Well, what we could do is we could just leave it open amongst us since you guys are here and we're working together on things. If there's a big news story, we just record it on a Wednesday or on a Thursday. Yeah. So, like I said, multiple news episodes, videos now instead of just one a month. And other gaming channels do multiple news videos. So I want to see chat so that I can see what you guys are saying. You're saying Joe, no, Joe, or yes, or who's the guy in the red shirt?
That's you.
This is the way. Okay, thank you. Okay, so moving on. So last time we announced, last Q&A stream, we announced that we were going to bring you a new show, Alex and OJ Misadventures, or the Misadventures of OJ and Alex.
We're gonna switch it
or
out every time.
We're just
Every single time we change the title.
you just
want to
change it?
Yeah.
Okay, God damn it. I was hoping you wouldn't do that because
Oh, we're gonna do
CEO
it.
rankings get all screwed up. But whatever, that's what they want to do, then that's what they're going to do. So that's been going well so far, and that was due to your backer support. If you become a Patreon and you become a YouTube join button, directly funds those. They've had 8 streams. They've had 4 new YouTube videos over January and February. We had one on Rustler. We had one on Kunai. We had one on Bear Vodka Stalingrad.
Yes.
And we have an unreleased one which should be coming out soon called Table Manners, where Joe goes on Tinder dates.
It's really, really good because
Yeah.
he does not know how to treat ladies.
So if
That's
you will,
not true.
Joe, that's why Joe is the only one amongst us that doesn't have a girlfriend. Well, I don't know. Do you have a girlfriend
I
now?
like to play
Okay.
the field
2.
or out in the field.
You have to play out in the
You have a
field,
cat?
yeah,
I
by
play
itself.
outside of the
Yeah.
field.
No, as a cat.
I
He
have a
doesn't
cat.
need a girlfriend.
I
All
don't
right,
need
here's the
women.
thing. Can you tell chat which games you've played on the streams while I get some equipment over here?
All
that
of
I
them?
Forgot. Yeah, it was 8 streams, and you did multiple games.
We made multiple games every stream. I mean, we try to play the new indie games, early access stuff, just to let you know if you guys are interested in indie games or games that don't get a lot of press.
Yes, there's one that I made Alex play.
Oh, he made me play a game
Smile.
called Smile. Now, Smile on Steam came out 2 days ago, and it is supposed to be a survival horror game, and it is god awful. And I'm probably gonna have to make a video out of it.
It was an interesting one.
It does. It looks
Maybe.
like it's unfinished. It's weird, and then it's oh my god. We play a lot of Overcooked and those style of games. We like some of the co-op games. We've played Skull, some platformers,
Human Fall Flat.
Metroidvania style
Played that.
games. So we've been having a lot of fun. You should check out our streams Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, thank you. Let's move this right along because we want to get to as many questions as we can. So last time we also told you about – oh, no, that's next. AJ's Table Time was announced for March, as we previously discussed. This last week of February, we did a test stream, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun on it.
Yeah.
We were shooting the shit with chat. Hopefully you guys showed up for that one. If not, show up on Wednesday nights is when we're doing Table Time with a return oldie but goodie, tons of fun. who originally started the Angry Joe Show, or was one of the original cast members of the Angry Joe Show with me back when I started it in 2008. He's also featured in some of the behind-the-scenes material, exclusive material you're getting to see later on tonight. And it should be fun to show you how skinny and attractive I was and how god-awful ugly and fat I am now. So stay tuned for that because it should be really awesome.
I can relate. I can relate.
No.
So originally we were going to do, for the AJ's Table Time, we were going to structure it for a month, one test stream, and then one serious stream. One test stream and one serious stream. Now, what is the difference? Well, the test stream was like, hey, we talked to Chad. We don't really take the game seriously. But then, and we learn the game. And then the next week, we actually play the game. We don't even look at you. We don't talk to you. We don't do nothing, right? We just play the game, and you watch us play. But after the test stream, we learned that we think we can handle just one stream, right? So you do one stream for each game that we play. We'll play the game offline before we start the stream, like, you know, go through a few turns, like an hour. And then once we launch the stream, that should be a much better experience for us because we'll know how to play the game. So you guys don't have to sit around waiting for us to do our next turn. You just get right to the action where, you know, OJ playing as a grandma character. I don't know why OJ always picks grandmas in the games.
Golden Girls.
Oh, that's right. He likes the Golden Girls. And he's like a
Loves.
kung fu grandma, and he gets killed in the game. You're going to get to that stuff a lot sooner now. So we wanted to thank you guys for making AJ's Table Time possible by becoming a mobile infantry member. And I wanted to let you know, so we got several donations on that last AJ's Table Time stream, and then obviously the direct support that you're giving us with these monthly streams goes to improving the show. So I thought it would be fun to show you what exactly that is and what exactly you know, I'm doing with this. So let me try to do that now. If I do a close-up cam, Angry Joe cam, yeah, there we go. It's cool. So here's the upgrades that we're making. So right now on this stream, we have two Logitech A920s. These are the best webcams you can buy. They're great. But unfortunately, they're webcams. So you see as I move my hands, there's like, you know, that ugly effect. And as Joe looks at you with his eyes, he's not quite in HD detail, right? So we're going
like
to
that.
upgrade
You don't
these
see my
cameras.
imperfections.
You like the imperfections?
No.
So
don't
we
see.
managed to get this. This is the Vixia HF R800. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. So we managed to get this, the Vixia HF R800. We're going to replace both of those webcam 920s with two of these. I had one just myself previously, my handheld. So instead of those two webcams, we'll bam, put these two bad boys up there. Why these? Well, they have clean HDMI output. And
No
if
dirty
you want to
shit.
do your own streams, I'm just kind of showing you what equipment we're using behind the scenes. Now, for camcorders, you don't want to do this for like playing games, but for board games, it could work, right? And then all you do is you take this mini HDMI cable and then you go from that to an HDMI graphics card on your computer. So thank you guys so much for allowing us to upgrade the equipment there. In addition, we got a new tripod so that I don't actually have to go back and forth between my angry reviews and my board game streams and board game videos. I would have to, you know, unlatch the equipment, do it all over again. So we got a new camera for that. So this is a refurbished camera. You know, refurbs I'm a little scared of, but hey, they're a lot cheaper. So we got a refurb camera for that. And then I'm really excited about this. Some of you said, hey, Joe, you know, we like it when you zoom in to the, you know, the action. Oh, no, I thought this was longer. This looks a little smaller than normal. So we like it when you zoomed into the action. So what this is
rubbing it.
with this, you attach this to this, and I can clamp it onto the table, and then I can. What? This is supposed to go like this.
This one, right?
Yeah. I got to put it together, but
Yeah.
that will allow me to zoom into the table for you guys since you like that so much. Okay, so that was the section of the video of the thing that we show you all the things that we're upgrading to the show via your support. So next is The mobile infantry shirts. We wanted to offer our Master of Coin backers some shirts. So people were asking, well, what do you get when you contribute at the higher level? Well, we send you a private message, and a few of you who back that early are going to get something unique and different. But I also want to show you that you're going to get a shirt in addition. So let me find the folder where I have the shirts so that I can debut that design on stream live right now. Supporting members. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to hit this button, and hopefully that's showing my screen. Yes? Yes. Okay. So here we go. This was the mock-ups. So I thought, well, okay, well, cool. We'll do – oh, it popped up on my TV. Okay, so here's the shirt. So I thought, okay, we'll have AJSA crew on the back, because they're like crew. They're directly supporting the show. You've got the two designs here. But I don't know. The text didn't really look all that cool. So then I did this design, and it said production crew, right, because they're helping us with production. But I couldn't decide between this big logo and the small logo. So what we ended up doing is just combining the two designs, and this is what the final shirt looks like. So it says Mobile Infantry Supporter, Victory or Death. So these are what people were asking about. Like, well, what shirt do we get when we, are doing that Patreon thing? So that's the shirt that you're getting. Okay, and then moving on. So TV review. So me and Dell did
Outsiders.
what did we do?
The
Outsider, right? And that went well. I really liked it because it was just two people talking. We were able to get a lot of stuff done. It flowed very well.
Yeah, that's right, nerds.
Yeah,
Nerds.
the thing is, I talk over OJ and Alex all the time in movie reviews and stuff.
That's true.
But it's just the more people you add, the more chaotic it gets.
Like now.
Yeah. And y'all don't know when I'm going to finish talking. And I never finish talking. So you're like, when the hell can I talk?
You got to jump in.
Right. So, but anyway, the format is great with just me and Dell. So for TV reviews, so we're doing The Outsider. We'll be bringing you a season finale
There's only
episode.
two left,
There's only
yeah.
2 left. So we'll be doing that. And then me and Dell have actually been going through the top most requested show for that. Which is The Expanse. So we've been going through The Expanse. So our next TV review will be on The Expanse. So that should make a bunch of people happy.
Yep.
I don't know if there's any Expanse fans in our chat right now, but if you are, give The Expanse a shout out because it's awesome. So
We're caught up now on that.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we're ready to pretty much film, so we'll get to that as soon as we can. And then I've got 3 more points, and then we go to the Q&A and just relax. So I got these new cameras. I upgraded my camera, upgraded the camera for AJ and OJ's misadventure, or no, Alex and OJ's misadventure. So thank you guys for that. Then the reward delivery news. Alex, when are people getting their rewards? We're a little behind on this. So we're going to start filming video responses next week, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, at some of the tiers, they were like, we'll do a personalized message. Well, it's been a month. Where's my personalized message? We've just been really busy. That's going to start filming next week.
Yes.
Okay, now we are at the site where we rushed through that, and we got, 5:37? So we got an hour and 20 minutes left. Let's debut the exclusive clips.
Yes.
Behind the scenes cringe content.
I'm always excited for these. I don't even know what it is.
This time I didn't look at it all. Which I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm kind of liking that. Don't vet it.
Your last video.
I do, but then I don't. I was like, I'm a ladies man.
The first video.
Wow.
That was so
The
good.
first video I put out created the stupid Angry Joers.
I was gonna
Fucking
say
assholes.
that. Every time I start my
Yeah.
stream, there's like 50 people
Angry
like, what's up,
Joe.
Angry Joer?
So I don't think there's going to be anything like that on this one. I
went
hope
through it.
not.
Through it this time.
So many donations are just like, hello, fellow Joer.
Goers, you fucking assholes. All right, so this one is 17 minutes and 10 minutes long, but I'm actually going to scan through the first part. What is it? Well, it is the first time we tried to do TV reviews. So this was back in 2009. So how long ago was that? This was 11 motherfucking years ago. So you've seen the new TV reviews with me and
It's
Del.
very professional and
This
well done.
was the
It is.
old TV reviews, and I have, ladies and gentlemen, a complete unaired episode of AJ's TV reviews that I never put out from 11 years ago. So you're going to see that right now.
Raw footage.
No, edited. Edited. But I'm going to show you the raw footage at first. So here we go. How am I going to do this? Because I don't only have one screen here. Okay, we go to PC screen. Yes. Okay, so we're on PC screen. Now I open up. Yeah, okay. And then here it is, February 2020 reel.
So
Nope,
I
it went
saw
on the TV.
this on an upcoming Ian.
Okay, hopefully you guys see.
Oh.
Oh no, it's so big.
Just yeah,
Put
just do
that.
that. Yeah.
Okay. So you see this? Chat, can you let me know that you're seeing this? Let's full screen that. You see it?
Interesting.
Okay, there we go. So I'll let this play a little bit. This is unedited raw footage, but we're not going to watch all of the unedited raw footage. We'll skip ahead to the actual episode, and we will play that in its entirety. So you have to let me know, whether you're going to be hearing it right.
Don't
So-
make fun of that green screen. That is exactly the same green screen that is hanging up right there still. So
Yeah, I think so.
it is. No, I mean,
I
I
think-
can see the tacks in the same
That
spot.
that green screen has been there for 12 years.
It is a dirty green sheet stapled to a wall. So that's how tech sounds.
Well-
I don't want to know what's behind it. At
Yeah,
this
I
point.
know.
No, you don't.
I'm doing this cool fancy thing with going between stream decks so that you can see our reactions. Chat, let me know because
The
I only
real
have one
MVP.
screen. I need another monitor here. But what are you seeing right now? You're seeing me. Okay, good. So now I'm going to go to the PC stream.
But we have it's super delayed. So
I
like, we
put it
never-
on ultra low latency so that we can interact with
There it
chat
goes.
in real time.
Yeah, that worked. It's like 3 seconds still.
Okay, still 3 seconds. Okay, ready? And everybody shut up and go.
So I saw this on an upcoming.
Are you hearing
Ian
it, chat?
event. I was watching TV.
So this is raw and unedited.
So I was
Yo,
watching
you had a
TV.
potted plant?
Yo, I had a potted plant on my green screen at one point. If you look over here, and I had the most rudimentary table. Now, where'd that table go? Alex could use
I
that
don't have a
table.
goddamn table yet.
Yeah, well, I threw this thing away. And if you look at that laptop, I don't know if you can see the laptop, but that shit is 2009
So
old
this
school.
Whatever
on an
happened to the
upcoming
plant?
Ian
This dead.
Dead.
A&E show.
Dead.
Is that plant? Is that the
So
dead
I was
plant
watching
you had on your
TV and I
shelf when I
saw
first
this
moved
on
here?
an upcoming A&E show.
No. So I had this idea that I could watch, if I film myself on the green screen reacting to looking at my laptop off screen, it will look like I'm reacting to the screen. Look at how genius I am. I am the most genius man in
was
the
ahead
world.
of his time.
Thank you, Joe. Very nice of you. So we're sitting here watching me react to a old broken ass laptop, and you're wondering, why are we watching this? What does this have to do
I
with
don't know.
anything? Well, this is the format that I'm using
Oh,
for
he's
TV
running.
reviews. This is what I thought would be successful back in 2009. What am I doing? Somebody explain this to me.
Whoa! Did they give him
Okay,
the-
so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Doing
Now,
donuts.
I know you're getting double audio because
Parking
we're
lot.
trying to
Better
listen
not do
we're
that.
trying to
Steve's
listen
to
to it
go.
on our TV over here. I'm
Yeah.
going to turn down the TV a little bit. Is the audio here? Let me actually get this going. Are you hearing double audio still?
This show is gonna be
Hold on.
real or if it's gonna be fake.
Are you hearing double audio?
I've already said it like 3 or 4 times now. This is not a joke. This is real. But I gotta say.
Okay. And
it's
yes, I was
probably a
skinny
joke.
back
It's
then,
probably
but
a
now
joke.
we don't get to enjoy what I'm saying. So let me turn it on.
I don't know.
There's nothing wrong.
I don't
with
know
being
what to
a
think
thick
of this
boy.
show. It's Steven Seagal. I mean, the butt of all the
True.
jokes between now and
save
it's
so
going
many
to be
lives.
awesome.
Okay, so that's enough of going through the raw footage. Now, oh, that's a good picture of me. What'd you say to me? Look at my face. What the fuck you say? You want to fight? Right here, right now, on the side of the street. If you want to go,
Snap
we'll
your
go.
neck.
Snap your neck.
Be at Denny's.
That's
at 3
Mafia
o'clock if
Joe.
you want an ass
Okay,
kicking.
so I'm actually going to debut the unaired episode in its entirety. Here it is. Oops, I went too far. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Actually, I kind of want to hear what I'm saying right
Me
now.
too.
Leave a comment. I'll see y'all later. And so leave a comment. See y'all later. And comment. See y'all later.
What was with
Leave,
the?
okay? Leave a
Grabbing?
comment. I'll see y'all later. Leave a comment. I'll see y'all later.
How many
and-
times am I going to say this?
So leave a comment.
Oh,
See
Jesus.
y'all later. And it's going to be crazy. All right?
I like the crab going
Oh,
on.
man.
Well, you know what? That's how I should do it from now on because it's just more. Okay, shh. Here we go. Here we go.
It's time.
Shush.
So I was watching TV and I saw this on an upcoming A&E show.
The action's real. In an all-new real-life series, Steven Seagal, Lawman. It all began 20 years ago when Seagal, a world-renowned seventh-degree Aikido expert, was shooting a movie in Jefferson Parish. The sheriff asked him to teach his men
So this
some
actually
self-defense
happened.
and
He
weapon
became a police
skills.
officer.
The training was so
That's-
successful,
Oh, I watched it.
Seagal was deputized. And for 20 years, between films, he's
was
been
one of the
serving as
Did you
a
see how he
full-fledged
ran right
member
there?
of the force.
The show is real. I mean, this is not a joke.
Something like that, a white call.
This is not a joke. When somebody says the show is real, this is not a joke. It's probably a joke.
Down here in life
I'm
and death
serious,
situations.
guys.
Many of them are
Seriously.
forced
Super serial.
every day.
No scripts.
So
No
this is
stunt
why I
double,
was doing all those
no
things in
second
the corner
chances.
so that
Steven Seagal.
this was my creative way of showing the show, but then also being on the screen, and then I zoom in.
Whoa!
Okay.
This show's gonna be awesome! Steven Seagal? Holy crap! This cannot be real.
Steven Seagal.
I don't understand this. So wait a minute. Hold on. You're trying to tell me that Steven Seagal has been a cop for the past 20 years in between films? No. No way. I mean, it seems that he got deputized or something. Isn't that what they do to, like, you know, the little 7-year-olds on field trips? Did they give them the little plastic badge? But I could have swore I saw him holding a gun. Does he just go out and actually believe that he's a real police officer?
him a gun.
Or is
Yeah,
he a
they
police
gave
officer?
Steven Seagal a
I
gun.
don't know.
He
Can
doesn't-
anybody else?
Exactly.
Let's see
His
more of that
looks can
footage. I wanna
kill.
see more.
I make a living in the movies, but for the past 20 I've also been a cop. My name is Steven Seagal.
When we tell you get out the car, you get out the car. Oh man, that's Steven Seagal. I want an autograph.
That's right, Steven Seagal.
He's
Deputy
got a
Sheriff.
gun.
Tell him.
Tell him,
Gave a
Steven.
gun.
I've studied the martial arts most of my life, so I have a lot of confidence in myself.
So then
but
I
really
actually
worry
play
about
the
my own team
episode, and I
members
guess I think
sometimes,
because
so
I'm in the
today
bottom
I'm gonna teach
left-hand
these
corner, it's okay.
Yeah, I've obscured enough of the screen that
From here.
That was an attempt.
This was an attempt, all right, guys? This is just to show you that, and I'm talking from time to time.
it's either you
I'm
comply
commentating over it.
or
But this is
break
just
your
showing
own.
you,
I
just
want
because you
guys
don't
to feel
succeed
nice.
once, try
Just
again.
this
You
kind of
know, the
thing.
Angry
Go
Joe
ahead,
show
try it.
evolved
Here's a hole.
over,
Look at that.
time.
I found a hole. Now I got him.
I'll just slap the cop.
Did he just slap him? He gave him the weakest slap.
With the techniques he showed us today, you don't need quite as much force, but you'll come out with
He's
better
going so
compliance.
fucking
I wanna
slow.
protect my guys that I love. That's my whole lecture for the day.
All right, let's
The
saddle up.
instructor, I want to protect my guy. Holy
You
crap!
would get destroyed.
We're giving him a gun.
Just give him a taser and pat him on
What's
the
that
head.
guy doing, man?
Is he doing donuts?
Dr. Carl.
No. Doing donuts.
Uh-oh,
No,
you
he's
got caught
watch.
doing
Better,
donuts.
Steven Seagal.
Steven's gonna fuck you up.
What? You need to pull a
Get
gun
out
for a
the,
guy
get out the
doing
fucking
donuts?
car. They got their guns drawn for a guy doing donuts.
I have a pistol. Don't be reaching for that. You get out the hole.
So tense.
Yeah, man, this show's gonna be awesome. It's Steven freaking Seagal. I don't understand. I don't understand if this show is gonna be real or if it's gonna be fake. I mean, they've already said it like 3 or 4 times now. This is not a joke. This is real. But I think it actually is. I think the joke's on you, Steven. I cannot wait to see Steven running.
Cold
Steven
blooded.
runs like a
Chasing
drunk.
down
Even
these
then.
guys. I mean,
There he
I love the
goes.
guy. Don't
There
get
he
me wrong,
goes.
He's badass, but he's like, I don't know. You know, he's a joke. He's fun to make fun of. He's Steven Seagal, okay? Hey, what are you doing? I'm filming. I'm filming for my
he
show.
even did
This is my
parodies.
show. I'm a cop now. Huh? Were you jaywalking just then? Huh? Yeah. How can you give that guy a gun? I mean, we're talking about Steven Seagal
simplistic
here.
parody,
I mean,
but
he has a
a
history of violence.
And now, back to Entertainment Tonight's look at Steven Seagal's Crouching Cops' hidden badges.
I'm Mary Hart.
See, he's
Welcome
been
back
having
to
this in the
Entertainment
works for a
Tonight.
long
Hold on a
time.
second. Hey, what the heck you doing? I thought we were chatting just now. Hi, I'm Steven Seagal. I may hate people that pretend to chat with me, but what I don't hate is making good movies.
You see, I don't think it's a good idea.
So in this
And that's why I
world,
think
in
this show is going
11
to be
years
awesome,
later, you could not
because
make
it
a
is
show
not
like
a
this
good idea.
because all of these clips would be
Steven Seagal is
copyrighted.
gonna be breaking
Copyright
necks of people
struck.
jaywalking on the street.
Yeah,
Mad TV was great.
I love.
Do you-
Will
you-
Sasso is a really good Steven
Yeah.
Seagal.
There's so many good people
9
on Mad
p.m.
TV. Did you guys ever?
Central.
You never
I wanna
watched
see
the
what
full
hell
Steven
Seagal
Seagal
been
series?
doing.
No.
There's highlight videos on
He's
YouTube
been
still,
secretly
and it's the
fighting
most
crime as a
ridiculous
police
thing.
Well, here I'm just saying, set
If
your
now- if
DVRs
anything,
because
he
it's
just
going to be
started
fucking
just now.
amazing. And I
And
never
if
got
so,
to see the
that's
show.
awesome.
I think I didn't
Sounds
catch it. I
like he's
forgot about it. I
really
got busy.
genuinely serious about playing cop.
Looks nothing
So,
like me.
Whether he's a real one or not, I don't know. But
Everybody
I
looks
cannot
like
wait
you,
to
Joe.
find out
Will Sasso impressive.
and see what the hell
Yeah.
happens on this show. I know
Steven
if I
Seagal
was
looks like
arrested
me.
by Steven Seagal, I would want an autograph too. In fact,
This is
might
when
the
I
show
wrote a lot of
inspire people
text
to
on
do
the
more petty
teleprompter.
crimes
At
in
some point, I
his
used to call the
county?
teleprompter
The very thing that
Telly
he's trying to
or
prevent.
Prompty or
They
something
wanna
like that.
get
He
on
was
the
his own
television show
personality,
with Steven
and he talked a
Seagal.
lot.
I'm on
And then
TV,
over time, you know, it got
Steven,
more
sign my
analytical
autograph.
rather than joking.
Sign me an
And then I just
autograph.
dropped it, the idea
Oh, man.
entirely, and I
Thing's
just
gonna be
focused
crazy.
on my points.
I'm
and
gonna
my
watch
talking.
it. Tell me what you guys think of this show. Is it fake? Is it
Let's
real?
get the comments.
Is
Leave
it
a comment.
bad
Do I do the
idea?
crab-
Are you gonna watch
crab
it?
grab?
Is Steven
Comment,
Seagal
crab
gonna
grab?
break somebody's neck. Okay? So leave a comment. See y'all
Comment!
later, and it's gonna be crazy.
That's why I was
alright?
doing it, because I was
Oh,
like, he's
man.
breaking people's necks. Leave a comment.
Oh, is that what that is
and
supposed
then-
to be?
Yeah.
At the end of all of our news things, like make sure you leave comment, crab.
Wait. Ready, shut up. Ready, go.
What are you doing? That food. Hey, what are you doing? Are you jaywalking? I saw you jaywalking just then. Are you jaywalking? That's what happens. Why don't you try it? Huh?
Let's see, how did I end him? I just put Angry Joe Show.
That's
Thanks,
what
Angry Joers.
Why don't you try
No! There is no Angry Joers. That's it. That's it.
There's 2,500 Angry Joers watching us right now.
Okay,
Thank you for
wow,
being Angry Joers.
we got a whole fucking hour. I
We
blasted
got a lot of
through
questions.
that footage.
We got a lot of questions to get through.
Well, I actually have some bonus footage. You guys want to see it?
Of course they do.
Okay, well, let's do it. Let me make sure that the stream settings are good. I'm going to go back to our 2-cam setup here. How do I get the 2-cam setup? Hey, guys, we're back. Did you guys enjoy the footage? Did you like that? Did y'all want to see more of this kind of bullshit? I cannot believe I showed you an unaired episode from 2009. Without this, without your support, the mobile infantry, we wouldn't have, the ability to keep this show going for 12 fucking years. We went independent, we got dropped, but you guys are keeping us going. And so I'm digging through all of my hard drives to find the juiciest, the cringiest, the cheesiest content of all. And I have some more. Would you like to see it?
Would you like to know more?
Okay, let's jump right in. Where did I save it? I put it over here. Okay. Whoops.
One guy's like, no. Well,
too
bad. I'm going to force it on you anyway.
Fucking bad. Okay. So. Oh, that doesn't look like it finished. Okay. I've got 5 pieces of content here for you guys. That's how generous and how in depth and digging I went for all this stuff. So please, if it is super cringy, hopefully you will not look at me any differently. All right?
You have 5 things?
Right. Yeah,
we're going to have things for next
screen?
month? We got to do this every month.
Oh, you're right.
Don't give them everything.
Okay.
Tease them.
Well, no, Alex, I have fucking 12 years worth of content. You don't think I can fill these? Each of these are like less than 2 minutes. So it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more minutes, and then we'll get to an hour of Q&A. All right?
All right.
All right.
Do
right?
more. Shush,
Thank
Alex.
you for donating. Who was that just donated? Thank you guys so much.
We'll try to get to all your questions
Please,
in a bit.
we will give anybody
OJ.
thanks who donated or who subscribed or who
And then
liked. Actually, I don't know if you liked the video or not, so I can't give you credit
You
for that.
liked
We'll give
the
you
video.
credit, if you do the YouTube join button or the Patreon. But anyway, here, let's get to the cringy. Here we go. So, this was my first green screen test, probably. Well, I don't know ever, but this is when I was going to start to get real elaborate. So you're going to see that the green screen is very rough around the edges. It's very the whole space is not even meant for a green screen, and I've improved it over time. So here we go. This is only 22 seconds long. Go. God damn it, it opens up on that other screen. Hold on 1 second. How do I make things open up on this screen? Is I gotta go, and I gotta put it,
Some water?
and I gotta put it here, and then I put it here, and then I make it, and then I do that, and then I do this. Shut up. Oh, you're not.
Rum and Coke.
All right, ready? Go. So you can see I've got flower wallpaper at the top,
Which is still there.
which is actually still there.
I'm looking at it right now.
Uh-huh.
The green
And
screen has not changed at all.
I didn't have a wide-angle lens or anything, but I was capturing a lot of other shit, like the table on the left, the chairs on the right. It just looked really, really bad. I don't know how that tree is actually 3D. Are you seeing this fucking 3D tree, bro? Dude, I do the best motherfucking effects. Did you see that fucking tree, dude? Motherfucking 3D action on the Angry Joe Show. Here we go. My goofy ass reload. He's like, fuck it. So that's it. And then I'm like, okay, so because I was playing Total War, Empire Total War at the time, then I was like, well, I need multiple soldiers. This is back when I had no friends. You know, I had to pay other Joe to be my friend. So then I was like, well, okay, well, if I got no friends, I might as well duplicate myself 15 times so that I have friends.
Didn't work for board games, though.
All right, so, okay, and then I'll just do one more segment with you guys. So, you know how successful are hold on, let me get back to my camera. Okay, so you know how successful the new news show is, guys, right? Well, I have been working on and been wanting to launch a news show for 10 years. Well, 12 years, really. Over time, the idea was initially called Foreplay, where it was 2 guys, 2 girls. And I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with that now. It makes
me,
as a participant of the current news show, it worries me a lot.
Well, this is a mindset, my mindset 10 years ago. Look, I was a horny motherfucking teenager, I guess.
Puberty, yes.
Puberty. You're
Teenager.
going through puberty.
Bullshit.
Okay, well.
We are old. We were not
sure,
teenagers
fine,
10 years ago.
Whatever. But
yeah,
you gotta
put it on your goddamn face.
Okay, so, but you know, you're juvenile, you're dumb, you think, okay, well, you know, whatever. Anyway, so, you know, and how do I know this? Well, I wrote it down on a sheet. I should have. If you want, I could show you all like my notes and my drawings.
I remember your
and
notes.
Shit. You remember them?
Yeah.
Okay, so but then I was like, well, you know, how do we do that? Well, we have to do it on a green screen. And then it's like, okay, well, do I have what do I do? Couches and like I don't know. And like we had no money.
Couch.
You know, this is before the show even took off. We had like I don't know, 13 subscribers. So I was like, all right. So this is what the news show would have looked like if. Are you okay, Joe?
Yes.
You want me to slap you?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so y'all want to see this fucking news show? What it would have looked like? I have something called Weekly Test. And Weekly Show 3 Girl?
I would never open one of your videos called
3
Foreplay on any of his old hard drives, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think we should probably open this on YouTube. Weekly Show 3girl.01.
.1 cup? No, man, I'm out.
.1.
That's a risky click.
Okay. let's do the first one.
Why
Test.
don't you do it locally and not show them, just to make
hold
sure
on.
that there's
well,
no...
everything's opening on this stupid goddamn
Well, this
TV.
is probably better, just in case.
To play this video, you need a new codec. God dang it. Let me get the codec real quick.
Uh-oh.
Joe, enter. What do you mean pin? I don't have a pin.
Nope, virus.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to play this?
Maybe it's a sign that we're not supposed to play
opening
this.
No.
Try opening it with VLC.
You're right. Open with VLC. Yes, got it.
There it is.
Look at that, the Genius Dell. Okay, so here is what the news show looked like all these years ago. I'm freaking sick and tired of this thing showing up on the other screen. Technical difficulties. Hang with us here 1 second. There we go. So this was even before I could afford a big green screen. This is what the original green screen looked like.
Look, it's not the size of the green screen.
Is that the green screen that you literally wore yesterday?
Yeah, I think it is. Maybe. No, this is even smaller than that.
Show. This is going to be a weekly news wrap-up of all the, news tidbits about gaming.
Can you hear it, guys?
We got Xbox, PS3.
The Angry Joe Show is what we were going to call it.
Excellent.
But, let's just go ahead and jump right in because this is like
There's
a
that
prototype
2009
show.
laptop.
We might think about doing this weekly show with you.
And yes, that is tons of fun. That is going to be the host of AJ's Table Time on March. In March, weekly playing board games together.
The MMO that was based off the.
He was one of the first people that I roped into the Angry Joe show along with other Joe.
26.
Joe,
screenshots
who are you waving to?
Backgrounds, things like that. Very visually appealing
I'm showing
stuff.
this right now.
Yeah.
So
Let's
if
take
you're
a look
waving
at
to a
some
friend,
of them
they're
right
not
now.
seeing you wave.
Okay.
No, we're on the
We're
screen
on
right
the
now.
screen.
Image, like,
On
No,
the
we
side.
shouldn't be
really
on the
awesome.
screen.
It
On
looks
the
really
side.
good. This is the
What?
monster character.
We're on the
So you
side.
could see me the whole time. I was picking my nose, and
Yes.
then I farted. And
Yeah, you need to stop eating
I
those
think they can
boogies.
hear it.
So I think it's cool
Well,
that you're
shit!
bringing
I
some
didn't
of
know
the
that. I thought
monsters
y'all were
from
getting a
creatures from the
clean
movies
PC
into this
screen.
particular
Well, it's
one.
fine.
Y'all
You
don't
some
get
of
to
the
see
edges.
the full.
It's fine. It's on both sides of the green screen. It's perfect. If anything, that's a perfect size
So
green
basically, this is just 13 minutes of boring, but somehow I thought that this might work, and I just wanted to show you how low rent my setup was. We got, there's the full glory of the wallpaper, flower wallpaper. Though that light
That
up
hurts.
there.
Low rent my setup was, all we got was 7 more square feet of green screen. It's the same setup we have now.
Hey, 7 more feet is a lot of feet, all right? You look at that light up there. Devin destroyed that light with that broom in the right-hand corner. So you're like, you're seeing into the future. So that broom in the corner, when we filmed our Spider-Man review, he hit that light and it shattered. The other light, the light to the right or the left is one of those little freestanding lamps that were very dangerous at the time, and people said don't buy those because
Those were very popular back then.
they were popular as hell. Mine was like black and green. It was very like 80s because it was my dad's. And those things could fall apart and light your house on fire. So, but apparently we thought everybody would be so excited to watch us sit side by side with tons of fun with the laptop in his lap as he stares down at it, and I talk to you about boring things. I can't even hear what I'm talking about.
Me
If I wake
neither.
up that early and it's not there at the fucking set to try and create his.
But I'll show you the finished version.
And we'll show you next time how it works
Okay.
out.
Here's the finished version. The unaired episode. Man, you're getting 2 fucking unaired episodes.
Can we
on
get
this.
that as an
That
emote?
logo looks like a hot sauce.
Shut the
or
fuck.
something.
They don't spoil it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They can't see
they
it
can't-
yet, Joe.
I'm just saying, it looks like a bottle of hot sauce.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Tell me it doesn't. Okay, chat.
I worked hard on that. That was when I would look. How are you making fun
Chat,
of
tell me I'm
me?
wrong.
I don't see you doing any better.
Does that
I
not
don't
look like
see
a hot
you
sauce
doing
bottle?
any better.
I'd buy that hot sauce.
I would
Fuck
buy
you,
it. Though. I was
Joe. I
like,
worked
this
hard
looks
on that.
interesting.
No, that'd be mild as fuck.
Huh? You'd watch this?
Yeah, it's like a hot sauce bottle.
Okay, you're making me cry here. Like I'm actually getting tears in my eyes because
He's
I'm
not-
so embarrassed.
No way.
He's not saying it
I'm
looks
just-
bad.
You said it looked like I look like a hot dog.
No, not a
said
hot
hot
dog.
Hot sauce.
Hot
Hot
sauce.
sauce.
Hot
bottle.
sauce bottle.
A hot
You look like a
sauce
hot
bottle.
dog?
Can't hear you. Okay, ready? Y'all want
See?
some Angry Joe's hot sauce?
Amazing. Think of
Fuck.
everything we could sell, guys. Come on.
All right. Well, this is only 2 minutes and 13.
You would have the mildest,
I would.
and then he would be medium.
Okay.
Would you
So-
be spicy? You like hot sauce?
I'm a spicy bitch.
Yeah. You would be the spiciest. You'd have the spiciest.
Okay. So, do you guys want to watch this or not?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you have to be quiet.
Okay.
Because we're going to play it for 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Hopefully, it's loud enough that we can actually hear it, okay? So, don't make me feel self-conscious about this.
You look
Joe.
like a hot dog, man.
Ready?
Totally like a hot
3,
dog.
2, 1, go.
Hey, welcome to the Angry Joe Show. This is gonna be a weekly news wrap-up of all the news tidbits about gaming, and we got Xbox, PS3,
Ahead of
PC
his
gaming.
time.
We're gonna have a lot of
Now
exciting
we're doing
news
it
for you.
again. A revised
But,
version.
Let's just go ahead and jump right in because this is like a prototype show. This is we might think about doing this weekly show with you. So first piece of news, really excited. LucasArts just released new images
We should get you a
for
sports
Knights
coat.
of the Old Republic online. What is it?
MMO.
The MMO that was based off the KOTOR series.
Dude, made me
Knights
look
of
like
the
I
Old
have
Republic.
muscles.
So,
Great series. They
I
released
used it back then
26
so that I can have
new
fake muscles.
26
Now I need a
screenshots
jacket that
slash,
makes me
you know,
slimmer.
screen-
we have the muscle
backgrounds,
suit.
things
You
like
just wear the
that.
muscle suit? Yeah.
The Rambo one?
Yeah.
Shut
So
up.
let's take a look at some of them right now. Okay, So this first image.
Whoa, look at that
it's really
effect.
awesome. It looks to
Joe,
me
did you
like
see
this is the monster character from.
So this
which
was
one?
before
Attack of the
Star Wars: The Old
Clones,
Republic came
where they
out,
fight
and they
in
released
that
one
pit with
image,
the
and I was
Jedi
like,
and
this is
stuff.
good enough for a
So
new
I think
show.
it's cool that they're bringing some of the monsters.
Hey, I'm
creatures
surprised
from
you
the
could-
movies into
what was
this
that, like
particular
12
world to
minutes
show you
for that?
that particular breed of creature survived all
Oh, the
these
12
years.
minutes
How
was
long ago
raw
was
footage
that, the
testing.
Republic?
Okay.
This is
Like
only 2 minutes
2,000
long.
years before the
ridiculously
or,
long amount of time.
I don't know. But anyway, it looks pretty exciting. The characters right now, they kind of look a little plasticky to me. But maybe that's
And
the
they
art
turned out
style.
to be
like
plastic.
EverQuest 2 kind of graphics.
Yeah,
But,
and I'm trying to figure out if that's going to be like their style, or if they're just going to, obviously when they show you your first screenshots, they're going
Why
to
do
get
any of
progressively
you
better
in
down
chat
along
watch
the
me?
line when the game gets closer to
I
release.
do
They're
not
adding
know
more
why.
detail and textures. So hopefully that's what we'll see here.
But more importantly, we got
For the
the
time,
Light Jedi
it
Academy,
was
This
but
maybe
my
for
favorite
10 years ago was
got the
acceptable.
Sith
Maybe.
Jedi
Because like I'm
Academy.
falling asleep.
probably
listening
probably
to-
not, because that's why you didn't ever air this.
Right, I didn't air it. It
Oh, I'm
wasn't
gonna
good
be a
enough.
That is
Jedi
not-
too,
not made.
so-
That's it. All right. Well, we've clicked on every single one except for Weekly Show 3 Girl.
That's
No,
really risky.
please no.
It's gonna pop
Please-
up on that
I don't
side.
want it.
Do it.
I don't want to have to report on
Do
you on
it,
Monday in the
do
news where it's like,
Do
there's a
it,
new Randy
do
Pitchford.
It, do it. It's a minute 41. How bad could that be?
I
So,
can see
do
a
you
lot
finish
of-
in a minute 41?
I'm done, guys.
I've done it. I've done it before. All right, do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh no.
All right, we're doing it.
You gotta open it with VLC.
Oh, we got to open it with VLC. Hang on.
We're doing it, guys.
I hope it's just Joe cloned himself 3 times
With
and with
wigs?
wigs on.
That would be epic.
Let's see. When was this created? Let's take a look. It was Sunday, January 25th of 2009 at 7:28.
Damn.
Threw away the game.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
That's 1 girl. That's not 3 girl.
Clickbait.
I think
Oh, you fucking lied.
I didn't know. This was 11 years ago. How am I supposed to know what it was?
You told me 3 girl.
No, I labeled it 3 girl.
Oh, 3 people. One's
3
a girl.
people, 1 girl. See?
I get it now.
All right, guys. It's just we pre-reviewed the footage. It's 3 people and 1 girl. Are you ready? I'm curious, because Emily is just a girl that I dated, and I don't know if she knew about games at all. So I'm very curious what we're talking about here. Here we go.
I wish I could find
Cardinals.
Cardinals threw away the game. I did not see the game.
Cardinals were the underdog. I did not see the Cardinals win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I did not see that. It's fucking insane in the membrane. The Cardinals are the most losingest franchise in the NFL. They are the laughing stock of the league. You go to the Cardinals to lose.
So I'm actually
This year
talking
shows you
about
what-
the NFL.
To win.
Yeah.
The Cardinals.
It's what we call a circle loss. If you're a team and you look on your schedule and you're like, okay, New England, Steelers.
So maybe this was a
Cardinals,
sports show that I was thinking about working
That's
on.
what I call a circle loss, or circle win. I meant. Did I say circle loss? I said circle loss. Okay. So this Super Bowl, I know a lot of people are playing it off like, I'm not gonna watch it. That's stupid. Really, it's a cool.
Oh,
game.
no, it's
Don't
a
you
Super
think?
Bowl
It's the ultimate
week.
underdog story, right? Em?
Yeah.
Come on, talk.
What?
Talk. Say whatever you have to say about anything. But what I wanted to do is film us talking and stuff, and play a game trailer that just came out, like an Indiana Jones game trailer, and we would watch it, and then.
But look at us try to squeeze in on this green screen. We're all scrunched up in here.
Like that, you would say.
I don't have any.
Who is a game trailer?
All right, well, that's it. Luckily,
Yeah, you are.
we didn't
You know you have
screw it up or anything.
We didn't get canceled.
Luckily, we didn't get canceled. And plus, this unfortunately was, I realized I didn't have enough room on this. Went out, bought a bigger green screen, bought us some
Hey, those
gaming
chairs are still there.
Yes, those chairs are actually still here in the studio. 12 years, those chairs. All right, so, guys, now thank y'all for enduring all the cringe fest. You can see the chairs. Look, it's right behind Alex. There's one of those chairs over there. Anyway, so now it's Q&A time.
Do you know where the sheet is?
Me?
I sent it to you on Skype.
You sent it to me on Skype.
Yeah, it's a spreadsheet document that I shared with you.
I don't have Skype over here on this computer, so.
Glad we could help, Scientunist.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Q&A.
I don't have Skype over here on this computer.
Oh, so you shared with me?
Shared with me? Okay.
Yeah, and then it's called like Q&A.
Q&A Patreon questions?
Yep.
All right.
And then just go make sure you're in the February page.
February
And then you should be
page?
good. And start from the top and go your way down.
Okay. Well, let me put it on the big screen.
Yeah, there should.
Yep.
It's all screen, so there shouldn't be anything weird.
And then if you want to go over, somebody read the questions. I'm talking too much. I want one of y'all. Dell,
Can
start
you
reading these.
take
Can
that
you
off?
see these?
There's
Who's
a
that
link.
guy?
I can't. Okay.
Okay, Kim Jensen, thank you so much for your question. We'd love to see more interviews with developers. Where our and their interviews would be more directly shared.
Funny that you should ask that question.
Yes.
Our
how's
guy
it going?
Dell just did a
Yeah.
wonderful interview with the CEO of Larian talking about Baldur's Gate 3. Just posted to YouTube within the last 12 hours. So Kim, if you're here, check out that video. Dell did a wonderful job.
Tell us about it, Dell.
That event was great. I can actually talk about it
Tell
now.
you had fun.
So that was a really get there, do it like 4 hours later, then actually sleep, then get up super early. So it was like a whole condensed day, but it was great. It was a very chill event. It like when I've done that before, like the Borderlands 3 interview I did, it was like no joke, hundreds of people there.
Yeah, yeah.
This Larian event was like 30 people in a
That's
closed, really nice like upper area of a bar. And just everyone got to ask questions. It was very quiet.
Yeah,
it was
Larian
very,
is very good with that.
It was very personal.
Yeah.
And that's something that you don't get a lot at these
Oh, I know.
big press events.
Yeah.
And they provided so much free steak.
Steak.
Steak. So
brought
much
some
steak.
home.
It was
Where's my steak,
Should
Dell?
brought some.
it was nice. And they were really nice. I was supposed to have the interview with one of the other directors. I forget his name. I apologize off the top of my head. But then they were like, "Hey, do you just want to do it with Sven?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it
Yeah.
with Sven,
Yes,
the
if
CEO."
y'all don't know,
so
Sven,
do-
Sven is the CEO of Larian Studios. He's also the game director for Baldur's Gate 3. He did Divinity Original Sin,
Yep.
Divinity Original Sin 2. And I've met him multiple occasions. He is one of the coolest CEOs of a game company ever.
Yep.
He dresses up. He's basically Angry Joe. What nationality is he? I don't
remember what
know.
country they're from. He's European though. For
Okay,
sure.
he's the European Angry Joe is
Yeah,
what I'm trying to
Scandinavian,
get
I
at. Because he
think.
likes to do, dress up, do special effects, cheesiness. He's just so, open and relaxed. And these are the kind of CEOs that I respect as opposed to Bobby Kotick, as opposed to the EA guy. What's that EA guy's
Andrew
name?
Wilson.
Andrew Wilson?
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
another guy, too.
Andrew Wilson's the big one. Fuck him.
You can
Yeah.
get an idea of what type of person he is because Divinity Fallen Heroes was
Belgian,
supposed to
that's
come out.
right. Is he Belgian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Divinity Fallen Heroes was supposed to come out, and he looked at it and said, "It's not up to our quality. It's delayed indefinitely." Like he just straight up just sidelined that project because he didn't think it reflected his company.
Yeah.
Even though it cost him money for sure, he just was like, "It's not what we stand for. It's not our product. We're not going to put it out there."
The
yet."
Belgian Angry Joe. All right, next question. Dell, read this one from...
Jack Kelly asks, if you could resurrect any canceled game, what would it be and why?
I
You
think
go
I know
first.
his.
I want them to bring resurrect canceled games, Scalebound.
Uh-huh.
I wanna play
Oh,
Scalebound.
yeah, that's the most
I
recent
wanted
one by
to try
Microsoft.
Scalebound.
What
Yep.
the fuck? Why did you cancel that, Microsoft? That wasn't that Platinum Games too.
That was supposed to be
They
their-
say, oh, supposedly it's not up to our level of quality. What is your level of quality? You're putting out
Exactly.
Crackdown 3, motherfucker. You work on that shit for 12 fucking years, and that's what you fucking release, and you're gonna cancel? Goddamn
They did say it's
Scalebound.
They did say the assets are around, and it might not necessarily be dead in the next few years.
Really?
Was one of
Well,
the recent
I don't know.
things, but-
Maybe, well, if Microsoft put all the money into it, I don't see them a contract expiring and them being able to release it
Yeah.
later, unless they're able to buy the thing back. Oh yeah, when can we say thank you to these people that subscribed and donated during
After
the
this.
stream?
Let's do it at the end.
At the end of this,
At the
yeah,
end.
we've got
Yes.
time.
Okay, thank you guys for donating and subscribing. It all goes towards helping the show. We showed you all the equipment we purchased with that, and we put it all right back into the show to bring you better stuff. Next question, Joe or Alex.
Kyle says, "How's the LG C9 holding up?"
Yeah, it's now that you have a free reign to swear in your videos again, does it bother you that some can you guys make this document to where I don't have to like scroll over so that way we would
Bring it down.
some of your
Yeah,
older
okay.
content was bleeped out for swearing. Is that something you're willing to go back and do? Unfortunately, I can. You know, when you put up a video on YouTube and you've got bleeps, that's hard coded into the actual track and the audio. There's no way to go and then put a clean audio track. That'd be a nightmare. But honestly, to be perfectly honest, I would sometimes beep just for comedic effect.
Yep.
I think it's funny when you're beeping, and one of the things
For
that
a
people
long
have
beep.
always asked me, I blow their minds, and they're like, "What the fuck? Why do you bleep half of the shit and you leave the rest of the shit beep?" You know? And I always did that on purpose. That was something from 12 years ago when it was a fuck up initially because the track had moved. The audio track was a separate audio track and it had moved.
Yeah.
And I put it up and I was like, you know what? I think it's hilarious because chat's going fucking crazy, you know, or the comments are going crazy. And then ever since that day, that was probably like my third or fourth Angry Joe video ever. And ever since that day, I'll do it every once in a while just to see if anybody's paying attention. So going back and removing bleeps, no. Going forward, I probably will still do bleeps from time to time just because I think it's funny. And the LG C9 is holding up tremendously well. I love it. I don't get to use it as much as I'd like to because, you know, there's not a whole lot of console games that we're playing right now. But I am going to be using it a lot more often. I got a few codes on PS4. I got this one Grand Blue Fantasy Fighting Versus game. And then, of course, your Xbox. I mainly got it. Well, I actually bought it with my own money. Even though it was a promotional deal, they paid for half and I paid for half. And, you know, I guess I talked with other people later. They're like, most YouTubers get it for free. Oh, that's great. Thanks.
Damn it. Whatever.
No, I still thank LG for it. Obviously, I'm like, sure, yeah. And it's been a great TV. And then what else? I bought it to future-proof the show because you know, the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 is coming out, and they've got, you know,
Stadia.
pass through. Yeah, Stadia too.
Don't laugh, Del.
Stadia.
Oh wow, Stadia, dude.
This next one's for you, Alex.
What's my favorite Magic the Gathering
Tully.
archetype, color scheme, and planeswalker? My favorite is definitely either artifacts or mono black.
Awesome.
Artifacts are
Planeswalker,
fun.
Liliana the Veil, probably the one I
Lightning
probably played
Scroll.
the most.
Yeah, we'll fix
And if
that.
I could match a Planeswalker with each member of the Angry Joe show, OJ would be Tybalt.
How did you know?
Because I created this document and I'll do all this stuff. OJ would be Tybalt, and only Magic people will know what that means.
It's probably something bad,
Dell
right?
would
Is it
be
something bad?
Garrick.
Probably.
And Joe would be who's the angriest of all the Planeswalkers?
Garrick, isn't he the lion?
Explain it to me,
No.
Make me the
Oh,
lion.
you would be a Johnny. I could see you being a Johnny, big lion man, super
I
ripped,
could, yeah.
fought Nicol Bolas 1-on-1, and then Angry Joe would be Nicol Bolas because that guy's fucking mad.
Faye, explain it to me.
So that's it. That's
Okay.
it. Thank you.
John England, what is the most competitive game that the entire Angry Joe show crew plays? Want to do a live competitive show with that game with just the AJS crew, or make it bigger and include Angry Army members? That would be Rocket League.
Yeah,
We've
it's
all
gotta be
played
Rocket
Rocket League. We enjoy it very much. There's a
We can
4-player
get very
mode.
competitive.
There's a 3-player mode. We curse and scream. I remember Rocket League actually did a recent promo stream with us. I'm not sure whether that was Rocket League, like Psionics, or if that was Amazon. I think it was like Amazon through Twitch.
Yeah.
But they were like, see, try not to curse, try to keep it PG.
I think we
you know,
did. We
And,
did a
and
good
then
job.
we've just fucking F-bombed every
yeah.
3 seconds.
Who
Because it's like,
fucking missed it?
Who the fuck comes to the Angry Joe show and is like, you know what, Joe, you need to
Teetotalers, no.
make it, you know, Tonka Toy version Angry Joe show. No, fuck you.
Fruit Loop.
fucking Monday through Friday playing
Yeah,
shit.
and I play League of Legends pretty competitively, like 5 days a week. So that's the game that I play competitively.
Oh,
What
on
the
your
hell was
own?
that?
He said the one that AJ play. Everybody plays. I'd probably also say Apex Legends. We got pretty into that. Me and Dell. Joe started to get into that, but he could never really finish or actually play with us. He kept getting kicked over and over. So
I was too good.
yeah,
That's
we're
what
actually
happened.
thinking about
I was
getting
too
a
good.
VPN so that we can like spoof Joe's IP address because I think it has something to do with two IPs
Yeah,
being on the
because
same
whenever
connection.
I was playing, it kicked you out.
And then when I'm playing, it kicked you out. So maybe we'll talk to NordVPN or something. Alex, have you ever played Apex Legends?
No, I skipped it entirely.
Okay, well, then fuck you. Two-Shot Tino. Somebody take this one.
What was the first movie you went to watch unsupervised? My first without my parents was Ghostbusters. But I was with my older brother. First one without any family members, adult, was Batman. Both great films. They are great films. What? I'm trying to think.
Wow, I don't have memory that good. I forgot what I had for breakfast.
I remember.
You
what
didn't
mine
have
was.
breakfast.
All right.
There you go.
I went and saw. My first movie ever unsupervised was Pokemon the movie. I went and saw Pokemon the movie when
Yeah,
I
but
was
that's because
like
you're
11.
12.
I was 11 or 12.
I went to
But
go
it was the
see-
first time I went
I
alone,
went
Alex.
to go see Mortal Kombat. It was a date. It was date night.
Okay, I'll talk about
But
date night.
yeah, my thing was
What's
I
your
would
first
meet, I
date
would
movie?
meet them inside. That way I could only pay for myself, and she would have to pay for herself. So I would meet them inside.
Damn, way back then you being cheap.
Bam.
Date,
Wow,
Joe.
man.
Frugal, son.
Joe went.
But I saw Mortal
Look,
Kombat.
I want to tell a story now. Me, and when we were kids, we'd all get mad at Joe because Joe's girlfriends, he would find ways to make them pay for the things. When I motherfucking had to drive, I had to pay for shit. I'm like, hey, Joe, where are you at? He's like, I'm at the Cheesecake Factory. And I was like, oh, Joe, what are you doing there? Don't you know that's a lot of money? He's like, she's paying for it.
She
Oh.
offered. I said yes. You
I was like,
can't
my
refuse.
girlfriend never offers me. Well, back the time when we were, younger. I don't
Yeah.
know how old we were, 18, something like that, 17. My girlfriend's never offered to take me to the Cheesecake Factory. So Joe, back in the day,
Saving
Lady
money,
Killer
guys.
Joe,
No,
would-
saving money.
The best
I'll meet
ways
you
to save
inside.
money. Okay,
Maybe-
what about you, Alex?
First movie I remember seeing was, I think it was third grade, is when Nightmare Before Christmas came out. And then a couple of people from school, my parents agreed to like drop me off at the mall like right after school and meet a bunch of people without adult supervision.
Well, if she was testing you, OJ. Well, if she was testing you, she failed because, she was like, well, I'll take you to Cheesecake Factory. I'll pay. And then when you come time to pay, she's like waiting for you to say something. And she's
Nope.
Nope, you offered.
Exactly.
Wait, were you like, thanks for the dinner. I hope you know how to get home.
Yeah.
Left.
No.
My first one was I can't remember it, but I'll tell you something else because Joe brought up a date movie. My first big date movie, there were two girls that really, really liked me, and I liked both of them, and they were friends. And I wanted to go to the movies, and they were like, "Yeah, let's go. Do you want to see the movie?" And quite clearly, you could tell they just wanted to go to the movies with me. And I was like, "Dude, I felt so fucking pimp because both these girls wanted to date me. Both of them wanted to go to the movies." And how did I know that? Because the movie was Gattaca. And
Oh, my
they
God.
knew that movie, that they weren't going to be interested in that movie. That movie was just boring. They were just waiting for us to hang out later, right? So I'm so excited. I even tell my dad about this. I'm like, Dad, I got two girls, going to meet me at Gattaca. Can you take me to the movie theaters? Because I had no car and we were young. And so I'm like, he's like, yeah, where's the movies? And I tell him where the movies is. So we drive over there. I'm like so excited. I get all dressed up with some cologne. I'm like, oh man, it's
So
gonna be
much
fucking awesome.
cologne.
I'm gonna get
Probably. That's
I'm
the
gonna
kid
get
did.
it. I'm gonna get it. So I get there and I go in the movies. And I buy the ticket and I go in there and there's like nobody in the fucking theater and I'm like, what the fuck? And there's like old people and that movie sucked, so nobody was even really buying tickets. And I was like, oh my god, they stood me up. Like I was thinking like they were like making fun of me or something, right? And then I got a bunch of text messages on my phone. They're like, where are you? And I'm in the theater and they're like, where are you? And I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, where are you? And they're like, we're at Lakeline. and I went to like Arbor or something like
Was it
that.
the one right here?
Yeah, and it took them so long to text me, and then it took my dad so long to come and pick me up because he had to do something else that I couldn't go back there, so I never got to go on the double the 2 for date. The 2 late. I could have been like that the whole time, and they were super fucking pissed off at me at school the next Monday. And I fucked it up because in my excitement, I went to the wrong fucking theater. Gattaca. All right, moving on. Godfoot. Who wants to take this?
Oh, Godfoot's here too. Godfoot's awesome.
there
All
you
right,
go.
I'll do it.
Read it.
Godfoot says it would be an interesting dynamic to have angry army members join in on streams via voice, or add in our opinions of whatever you guys are doing. Hard to do, I'm sure, but just wondering
Yeah.
if you guys had any ideas. Would you guys consider yourselves car guys? I'm a pretty big car guy. I'm fortunate to own some legendary ones like an R34 GTR.
No! You've got a Skyline, Godfoot?
None of us are fucking car people
I am
except
a huge
that guy.
Only, like,
motherfucking
one
car
old
guy. I
car.
want to
Yeah.
come to your
That's it.
house. I want it. You know, that is now legal in the U.S. You can have those cars, and I want to buy one really bad. I am a car guy. If you don't know, my car has been in several videos. It is a 3000 GT VR4 twin turbo all-wheel drive, all-wheel steering.
Rocket League.
Mitsubishi.
Check it out.
Rocket League. It's in Rocket League. It's in one of our Need for Speed reviews. It's an underdog car. Everybody sleeps on it. Everybody trashes them when you don't take care of them. But, you know, it competed with Supras, 300ZXs, Skylines. Skylines obviously beat everything on the damn market except for Supras. Supras could hang with Skylines. But Skylines were basically Godzilla. And as far as having people join us on these Q&As, no, they're a little too short. They're only 2 hours. Maybe in the future, if we extend, maybe in year 2 or something, we can extend them to 3 hours or find a different day to do it, and then we can start talking about it. But for right now, I kind of like the structure. I kind of like talking with you guys. How do we improve the show? Here's how we improve the show. The next time we talk, here's how we improve the show. Here's what's coming up on the show. And then here's some behind-the-scenes stuff as a thank you to people who directly support the show. Because the point of this is to give back to the mobile infantry, the Patreons, and the YouTube join buttons, because it gives us independence from YouTube. It lets us relax a little bit. Of course, we make it free and available for everybody to watch, because I don't want, to block people from that kind of stuff. And so anybody can come hang out with us and watch, and we appreciate it. Every view counts.
Yes.
All right.
Wait,
Anyways,
my car is a '68 Super Sport Camaro.
he doesn't
Well,
have
you-
it.
yeah.
I wish.
Joe's been
That's what I
saving
want.
money for like the past 10 years, and I'm like, Joe, buy your fucking
I
self
told
something.
you, man, I'm frugal.
You're
Yeah.
so frugal,
Maybe I'll find
Joe.
myself a sugar
But you
mama.
live and die, and you won't ever have bought anything and been happy,
And he will
Joe.
be just as happy not have owned it.
No! I'm going one
To
of
get
these
stuck
days,
in traffic forever for the rest of his life, and so he can at least just
I want
sit
Joe
in it.
to buy that
It
car.
sounds
What is it? A Super Sport? What?
A Supra. He wants a Supra.
No, he doesn't.
Camaro.
Camaro.
How do you not
Super
know? It's
Sport.
68 Super
How do
Sport
I
Camaro.
not know? I've been
Charcoal
knowing him all
gray.
my life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking buy Joe's car myself, and then I'm going to drive it up the Joe, what's up, man? How you
You
doing?
got to play it cool and just be like, yeah, that's not the one
And
I
then
want.
no,
Oh, that
and
one's
I will
ugly.
be like this. I'll be
Someone
like,
farted in
Joe,
it.
I will sell this car to you.
Or-
I need to put it in front of Joe's face, make it so simple for Joe
A
to
sugar
buy.
mama.
Don't do it.
Joe, buy yourself something nice. Joe, you have not bought yourself anything in the past 10 years except for your tattoo. That's the only thing I've ever
All right,
seen. you
moving
buy
on.
yourself.
Moving on.
No, I'm
Moving
not
on.
moving on. Don't move
I
me
bought a
on.
record
All right.
I am
player.
moving
I bought a
on. What
record
had
player.
you bought?
We
that made
we
yourself
have a
happy?
lot of questions.
No!
All right, well, then I'm leaving. You can answer
Then
the question
you
by yourself.
leave
All right.
because it's 6:30 and this goes to 7. Joe, what did you buy yourself?
A record player with
You
some
did?
nice vinyl records of Cher
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
Elton
All right.
John.
Okay, now you may proceed, Alex Killjoy. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Foxius says, how did everyone actually get involved in the channel together? Well, this guy started it, and then these two have known each other
I've
since
known him
they were.
since middle school,
Yeah.
and from time to time he's like, "Hey, can you help me out?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Yeah.
And obviously he grew his channel and needed some more help, and I had a lot of fun fucking doing this, and it just turned into a passion, and now we're here doing this full time.
All righty.
I'll never forget how I met Joe at that
Oh, yeah.
The
at
hot
that
tub?
hot dog eating competition.
Oh, they said hot
Yeah,
tub.
he was just swallowing them whole. and it
2009.
was just-
He was just. I've never seen a man swallow dogs with such vigor.
Yeah.
No,
Jesus.
I met
Okay.
Joe.
So that was how Joe got involved, but we don't want to say how we got involved, like the super details on it. Basically, the short of it was
Ish.
that we met because there was a community that
Yep.
you played, Planet Side 2, basically.
Yep.
I loved playing Planet Side 2. I loved playing with you guys out there in Planet Side 2. It was the one game that we could roll together in a 500-member strong army and just kill. And he was really good at it.
I was the literal best.
Yeah, it was fucking
I
amazing.
won the tournament that proved I was the literal best.
And it made it so fun when we play games together. And then we just started playing other games together. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just, why don't you join me and Joe? We play games all the time on the Angry Joe Show. We need somebody who's very good at games to give us a perspective of the higher level play. Like, the meta of the game that may be lost on casuals like other Joe and me in certain games. So he was basically our ringer, our first-person shooter expert. And Alex, we met, there's Wonko's Toys and Games here in Austin, and that's where I would buy all my board games. And if you can't see all these board games behind me, I put Wonko's daughter through college because I bought so many board games. Well, that is Alex's girlfriend. So I put Alex's girlfriend through college. And at first,
No.
yeah, and his girl is fucking awesome because her name is Erica. Many of you have seen her. I don't know if all of you know her, but she's been in a few. She's here and there. She's so cool. Everybody wanted to be with Erica. You go to Wonko's, all the guys are just constantly trying to talk to her and try to be with her because she likes magic. She's so cool, down to earth. And then this huge guy walks in. Me and Joe are looking at him like, what the fuck? Who is this guy?
Magic player. What?
And
No
and
way.
Erica's like runs up to him and hugs him, and everybody's like, you could feel the room of who the fuck is this guy? I hate his guts, it's right. But over time we realized that Alex was fucking cool as shit, and he was really awesome. And so instead of basically,
Look at that guy and his fucking muscles. That guy thinks he's so
I think
cool.
I think the first time was I was inviting Erica over for board games, and then she had been over like several times, and then we were like, well, why don't you invite Alex one day? And so then Alex came, and when he came, it was just boom, signed, sealed, and delivered, man. He was like, not only was he like fun to talk to, but he was like, all right, let me cook y'all this and that. And then so I'm eating,
genius.
my stomach is satisfied. We're happy because we have another, good board game player who plays board games seriously. And then, we just started playing video games together, and then we became Alex's good friend. And now we see Alex way more than we see Erica.
Yes.
So we got to get Erica back up in here every once in a while. So she's like, oh, I thought you were my friend. Now we're Alex's friend more than Erica's friend. All right, anyways. Next question, Dark Lord. So we're going down to Tyler Clayton here, and he says, what would you say the most important lesson you've learned in growing your channel to where it is today? The most important lesson.
Take
Ooh.
control of it. You gotta do whatever you want to do.
No.
Stop trying to please everyone else.
No, there's yeah.
There's that.
There's that, but that's only when you get to a certain level. You got to be realistic because you can't do that at the beginning because you're trying to get off the ground. So basically the advice changes for whatever phase you're in. If you're in the first phase, you work your ass off, you stay committed, you keep doing it, you be unique, and you be yourself. So that ties into Joe. And then, once you get to a certain level, everybody's going to dictate your content to you. If you're 10 years in and you're doing the same thing over and over, you're going to fucking burn out. The only way I've avoided burnout is I've gotten this guy and this guy and this guy to join the show. If it was just me 12 years later, I'd have quit a long time ago. I would have cried and died. All right. Anyway, the advice changes. And then be happy and then challenge yourself is another thing. And that's in the third phase, what we're doing now. We're adding new shows, new things, and challenging ourselves. So somebody take the next question.
Colby, how is it likely you guys will play another pen and paper tabletop RPG game? I really had a lot of fun with the Alien RPG.
Yeah, me too.
I think we will continue that.
Yeah, so
We
so
found
there's
some
AJ's Table
pretty good
Time,
ones.
and we want to tie it into AJ's Table Time. We were thinking about doing a legacy game or an ongoing campaign
Yeah.
as one of the episodes on Table Time. Remember, Table Time is going to be 4 streams a month, maybe less if there's very important angry reviews. Remember, games are going to take precedent, right? So if like Doom comes out and I'm still working on the review, and then the guys come over to play board games, I'm going to say, go home, because I got to finish the Doom review. But when there is time, we'll play new board games, and we're thinking about playing a reoccurring game. And that could fill one of the reoccurring slots. The problem is, Alex doesn't like to do voices. And so he's like,
find
so
someone.
We're going to find somebody who...
You wanted me to do voices
Chris can't
for...
do voices either.
We know someone.
Yeah, we do
He's
know people.
amazing. He's amazing.
My buddy Evan can do every voice ever. And when we took him
true.
when
Is
we were,
he a GM?
he is a
Yes,
GM. He
he
does. He
is.
actually has created an entire village. Like he used to do Warhammer with me, and he hand paints and creates these in whole villages and stuff.
Is he good painter?
Oh, he's
I'm
incredible.
looking for a painter. An incredible
What do you mean?
painter?
What do you mean good painter? There's not a better painter within a square mile than me.
Bam.
I haven't seen a lot of your work.
It's in the glass cases at Wonko's.
What? You're our fucking. But Alex, your time.
This
You're
man
way more
does it
valuable.
all.
Yes, he does.
What do you want me to paint?
Suck his dick, then, Joe. But here's it.
Whoa!
I do everything on this show.
All right,
No,
so
play.
what?
No,
what do you
Alex,
painted?
what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to give you more praise. I need your time has to be spent doing this kind of stuff.
I'll go home and paint and watch Netflix.
No, I can't put more on you, is what I'm saying.
But what
need
is it,
somebody
though?
because
Okay.
I want to paint our miniatures for AJ's Table Time.
Oh,
so when
okay.
we play board games, I want that nice little fucking painted shit. Star Trek.
You should look at my
fleet.
Nurgle army. It's fucked up.
Your Nurgle army, I've seen one of your Nurgle pieces, and I thought it was amazing, but I thought that took you like 3 months.
No.
You know? How quickly can you paint shit?
I finished the Great Unclean one in
Because
2 days.
we have Star Wars Armada, we want to do campaigns, and we want to paint stuff. But Alex, we'll talk about that
Jesus Christ.
later. Anyways,
That one?
You people are creepy.
okay.
Del, this was yours.
Where?
Amanda.
I need
For
you to
general.
scroll down.
Okay.
There we go. Amanda. Okay, I have no idea how to say that.
Amanda.
DGOA.
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 DGOA. All right. Thank you so much for being a general. And then I am excited for Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
I think that Boo will return in some form. And what do you think the creative risks the Larian CEO mentioned are? Well, I actually know what their creative risks were. They basically explained to me that Wizards of the Coast just gave them an outline. And other than that, we're like, we trust you to do this. And so they're really allowed to go on they're allowed to make their story as long as it fits just the general bubble that they laid out, Wizards laid out. And so their risks are basically, we're changing some things with the universe, we're doing some things, we're doing our own storylines, we're doing our own stuff. And so they're worried that people are going to be mad about the possible altering.
They
of
are
the
mad already.
of the Baldur's Gate universe. But the other thing so do you think Boo will return? Probably not. This is 100 years in the future after
Minsk
Baldur's Gate.
Minsk is eternal, motherfucker, and giant miniature space hamsters have a life
It's
expectancy
true,
of
the
a...
hamster. But either way, this is 100 years after.
I
Baldur's
know,
Gate.
but Minsk is one of my favorite fantasy characters of all time. Just the ridiculous shit that he shouts all the time was one of the things that made me fall in love with Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
Swords for
I'm
everybody.
Excited for it. I got to see a lot of it firsthand, a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that wasn't at PAX, and I'm very confident in them,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, DLC Mule says, what video game would you like to see converted into a movie?
For me, it would be Modern Warfare Black Ops movie.
What would you like to see converted into a movie?
Huh.
Silent Hill again. For sure.
done.
Yeah, I wanted it again. I want them to Fatal Frame would be cool if they could figure out how to do that, because that would be a really sweet horror movie. I don't know if you guys have played Fatal Frame. What other games would be really
I
cool
want
movies?
either a Dark Souls or Bloodborne movie. Bloodborne could be a really good movie.
Bloodborne
Yeah.
would be the monsters would be so well.
It
if
would
you
have
get
to
like
be a
Guillermo,
super
Rated
dark-
X,
Guillermo
yeah.
It would
del
have to be
Toro.
like Guillermo, yeah,
Yes,
or somebody like
that would be
yeah.
so.
But how do you have the
badass.
actor fail to parry a bunch of times to just die and
No,
then come
he's
back?
not gonna fail.
No, they would fail.
You'd
No,
do like
he
do it like a
can't fail.
party-based movie where everybody dies except one guy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in for that.
Yep.
All right, Chris Hewitt says, have you considered inviting Angry Army members to join via video once in a while for commentary or input?
That we already answered.
We kind of
that.
covered that. Look, we're corralling kittens here, and we don't need
Yes.
any more cats. So, Ninja Lantern says,
What we can do is keep watching our content on Twitch and on YouTube, and from time to time there'll be moments where we can play together, and then you're up on the audio.
yeah.
Ninja Lantern, what would you guys like to see in the inevitable XCOM 3 when it releases? Is there anything in particular you'd want carried over, expanded from Enemy Within and 2? This is a great question for me because I'm a huge fan of XCOM. So I liked Terror of the Deep, and they haven't really done Terror of the Deep. I would like to go and do some Terror of the Deep and some Cthulhu and some shit like that. That would be fucking sweet. Either do that or go to some like hardcore alien planets. I know we touched on it and we touched on the lore of the aliens, but we could do so much more with that. So those two things, they already did base defense, which I liked. That was from the original as well. But I would like to see Terror of the Deep. Okay, and the last one.
Well, there's a lot more after this.
What do you mean?
Well, there's more questions under, and we've.
Well, we also have super chats and things that we need to read.
We already said, how did you meet
Yeah,
each
so
other?
so Dustin Taggart, thank you for your question.
Dustin said, "How I would really like to go how you all
Hopefully that
met." Well,
answered your
hopefully you were
question.
here. I've heard fractions of the stories, but I love to hear it directly. So I think we did it. Joe, I've known all my life. I have a very, very funny story. Should I tell it? Because I told it with Alex. So we met him through Erica, and now we're Alex's best friend. We met Del through playing Planet Side. But Joe's story is there was this one. Okay, so I live in Austin, and Joe lived in a different city. And all my friends
Mission,
one day
Texas.
were super excited. They were like, "Oh God, Joe's coming back!" I'm right here. You know, Joe's coming back. He's like, oh, what the fuck are they talking about? He's so funny, man. He's like the coolest guy. He's so fucking funny. And they're all talking him up. And I'm like, well, we're supposed to hang out today. Why are you guys, like, ignoring me? They upsold it. I was getting jealous, Joe. I was like, what the fuck? And then finally, so Joe comes down. And the first time I met Joe, we were at this weird kid. This kid named Craig. He was a
Fucking
weird
Craig.
guy, right? I'm going to tell this story, Joe.
That's
Should I
fine,
tell
I don't
this
care.
story? Okay, well.
I did it for jokes as well.
Okay, so Craig was very creepy. He did some things, and he was what you call
He's
like
shady. He's very shady.
let's be politically correct. He dressed a certain way and he talked a certain way, but he was not a certain way, I guess. You know, so he was a poser, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And he thought he was so hood and street and gangster and tough, and the ladies loved him and shit. So
the suburbs.
he invited us all over, and he starts playing porn. So we're all watching. He's showing porn on the TV, and for some reason,
So the first time you guys hung out, you were watching porn together?
yes. Can I finish the story though?
Ew.
Okay. So porn is on the screen, and we're all like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is he doing this?" And did this really happen, Joe? This feels like a fucking weird dream, right? But I'm telling you, the first time I ever met Joe, this is when. So we're in this room, and then everybody's like, or Craig goes, "Joe, can you go get me an orange soda?" And Joe's like, "I can't." And we were all like, "Why?" And he's like, "Joe, give me an orange soda." "I can't." And we was like, "Why?" He's like, "'Cause I have a boner."
I did it for the laughs. And it worked.
And then I
He still
burst out
remembered.
laughing.
Exactly.
I burst
see?
out laughing. But, you know, so we get the orange soda, and then, like, what do we do? This is creepy
It
as
was
hell.
fucking
and we
creepy.
we were all talking, like, let's leave. And he was like, "No, guys, don't leave. I'm having girls come over later." And we're like, Craig
Girls
doesn't
never
know.
came.
Girls, yes, because it was just a bunch of dudes. And we're like, what is going on? So eventually we're like, let's leave. So me and Joe and our other friends, I think it was Devin
yes.
and so a bunch of other people, we left. And we're like, what the fuck? And that just burned. That moment is
funny,
burned
you
in my
see?
mind.
Come on.
So that is probably the most embarrassing story you'll hear on the Angry Joe Show. But hey, that's what you wanted. That's what you get, Dustin Taggart. All right. Next.
These are the if there's time.
Well, these are from just random questions from Patreon, or can I go to the super chats that they donated?
try to go to the super chats. Yeah. We should
Okay,
definitely
so
go there.
the people that donated just recently here, let me get to your questions. Let me see if there's a good way to pull up Super Chat because it looks like my Super Chats have froze. My viewer activity is completely empty. And then the chats over there are empty.
Can you sort?
I could go to... Yeah, I could do this. Okay, I'm going reverse order. King Outlander, did he last donate in SEK? S-E-K?
We can't see
20?
here on our stuff.
Are you guys excited for the new world from Amazon?
Yes and no. They basically, from what I played in the beta, which I still don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that, is going to be vastly different than what they're actually saying the game's going to be now. And it looks like they're cutting it back massively, but the only way to know is if we actually get to play it, which we should be able to in the next month or two. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
is what I say about that.
I want, believe it or not, I want to play a new MMORPG, and I hope it's a game that we could play together. I'm always looking for the next PlanetSide. Just hurry up and make PlanetSide 3 so that I can play with you guys, and we can create the Angry Army, and we can roll out in the new world and conquer the new world and plant the motherfucking Angry Army Empire flag. It'll be awesome. I don't know if you can do it in the game, but I'm going to, keep an eye on New World. So, DaFab01, what are each of your favorite games of all time? Well, we answered this one before, so let's just do one word. XCOM. Or
Bloodborne.
Elder Scrolls, rather.
Skyrim.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Magic.
Heroes of Might Magic.
Right. Justin Johnson, Joe, you want to play a zombie game? No, I don't want to play a zombie game.
You're gonna have to.
Well, I'm going to have to for Dying Light 2. I will play Dying Light 2.
That's going to be
and
fun.
I
We
will
can do
play
it co-op.
Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
Because that's the original zombie game. Valiant Soldier. Hey, guys, from the UK here. Keep up the great work. Also, Dell, thank you for taking a look and reviewing Ace Combat 7.
No problem.
Tell me a little bit of Ace Combat
That was
7.
an
Ace Combat 7 was an interesting game. It
Yeah.
was better than 6, and it was a step in the right direction. Remember, we called it Missile Lock 7.
Oh, right.
Because it was every jet had like 200 missiles, and all it was missile.
Missile.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
remember
right.
that. I was like,
So
God
that could have
damn
been,
it. I was
if I did an
editing.
angry review of that, that could have been another meme. So don't forget that meme when you're saying Godzilla approaches the generator. Do
Missile.
you want to play another zombie game? Missile.
Missile.
Missile. Missile.
I-
Damn,
every-
I'm so mad that we didn't do a parody.
Every mission was just 20 minutes of missile.
Yeah.
Missile.
Welcome to the rice field. Are you going to cover Mountain Blade Bannerlord? We are. Raziel just donated $10. Have you thought about bringing Spoonie, a.k.a. around? Your interactions together have always been awesome. I know you can use a friend about now. Hey, I would love that. I'll tell you what, I'll send him a DM. But, I mean, we are super busy here. We have so much content.
Yeah.
But I would love to connect with him and see if he's doing all right, because I am concerned about him, too. Like, I know he doesn't really do content much anymore, but yet he's on Twitter a lot. But it's mostly, comic books and politics, and I know that can really, wear a person down. But he was actually the first one that got me on to D&D. If you don't look it up, Angry Joe. We were fighting like men. If you type "we were fighting like men" into YouTube, maybe there might be some clips of the time that Spoonie was a really great DM. He would do voices. He would have these awesome campaigns. And I think it was Lord Cat that stole my kill, and I went crazy in that. Okay.
Watch 2 was where we ended up.
Watch 2. I appreciate you guys. $20 donation. Very generous. Thank you so much. I've been watching you for years and enjoy the content you produce. Thank you. A fellow Joe. All right, Joe. Joesters. You're a fellow Angry Joeer then.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I'll say
embrace
that
it.
for that
Just
one.
embrace
No!
it.
You
Just
said
embrace it.
You
for
said
him, he's
it.
a Joe. It works for
Fine.
Joes. All right. Luca Blight, 69. Who screwed up worse last year? Bethesda or Blizzard?
That was Bethesda. 100%.
Bethesda. And then Blizzard got real bad at the end.
Bethesda screwed up like 30
How about
times.
Bethzerd?
Buzzard.
Bethzerd. Bethzerd screwed up the most. Okay, who's next? Caleb Broomfield, $5 donation. Can't wait till the 5th to take down the Yoda poster so I can buy one. All right, hell yeah. If you're going to grab one of those posters, the Yodalorian, that it's only available till the end
Yeah,
of.
unfortunately we can't.
So
do
you
it
have
till
one
the
more day,
5th.
2 more days. Because
Yeah, because
tomorrow
like,
is
he's
actually.
Like, can't you wait till the 5th?
I can't. Oh, I can't. I was going to
Yeah.
pull it down. I'm sorry, bro. Can you get some, I don't know, put some funds together with some friends Now you're making me feel bad, Caleb, but that's just the way these things are, you know. Gaming Geek, $5. Why do you do more rapid fire reviews than regular ones? I am loving the Revan background. Oh yeah, I love Revan, man. I hope eventually Star Wars does go into the Old Republic. Right now they're talking about the High Republic. I'm thinking about putting a vlog video talking about the direction Disney's going in with the High Republic. Why do you do more rapid-fire reviews than regular ones? Well, that's because Dell does his shit on time, and he does 2 reviews a month, and I do 1 to 2 reviews a month. You know what goes into the angry review? Well, right now you could expect 0 reviews.
There are
in
no
January,
games. 0
0 reviews in February, but we did give you reviews in January. The thing is, angry reviews take a long time. You know. You've got one format where you take the footage and you talk over it, and then you got a format where you've got a green screen, you've got a script, you've got costumes, you've got special effects, you've got going through the entire game, pulling the clips of the exact things that you're talking about, and then so it's a very heavy, intense editing process. And even when the Angry Joe Show was at full force back in 2012, where I was killing myself, I've only ever been able to put out maybe 19 reviews. People think that I put out like 4 angry reviews a month. It's never happened. I think the highest ever one year was 23 reviews in a year, and I was dying. So I've managed to pretty much condense it into either 1 or 2 reviews a month when there's games. Right now there's no games. Peter, $5. Serious, make a cooking with Alex show. Bro food brought to you by a big man. Maybe we'll use that tagline because we are. You know, I got to move into a new place. I got to move out of my dad's place eventually at some point. Maybe we'll try to, you know, set up a kitchen cam over here. But my kitchen is so piece of shit. But if I eventually get out of this place, we're thinking about it because we could buy some cameras, put it in there. Because honestly, Alex has helped me in my personal life of eating better and eating more delicious food and that I thought that I could never cook. The lost cause is Other Joe. So I think it would be very, very funny for Other Joe to learn how to cook on the show. You know,
yes, Alex will attempt to teach me. But
Other Joe can't cook eggs. Tell him what happens when you cook eggs.
Like I said before, I think the ones I buy are watered down because they evaporate. I make like a dozen eggs, and it turns out like this.
I don't know how he's fucking up eggs, but he somehow manages to fuck up eggs. That's why a cooking show with Other Joe and Alex would be hilarious. 6 million per Alex, do you play Magic the Gathering Arena for PC?
Sometimes, yeah.
Maddie, do you think we'll see an XFL video game to compete with Madden? No. I maybe eventually in 2 years if the XFL is successful, but I don't think that we'll see one like we saw one for arena football without it being a success. So they're going to wait a few years to see if it's a success, and I'm suspect on whether the XFL can be a success. Our next door neighbor, Angel, loves the XFL.
He's
and
gone now.
He's constantly just asking us to watch XFL, and we're like, well, we'll watch it, you know, eventually, but we haven't watched it. Star Killer, y'all should do a lot more YouTube streams. These are great. Also looking forward every week to y'all's new show, Best YouTube Channel. Thank you very much. Dominic, GDC was just announced as postponed. Whoa! Well, that's going in the new show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Probably for fears of coronavirus.
It makes sense.
A bunch of people backed out this week.
Okay. Jacob Rom, thank you for the $5 donation. Would you guys consider reviewing or playing any Magic the Gathering related games on the show? We're getting a lot of Magic the Gathering questions, which leads me to believe that there's a big market out there amongst my audience that would like for us to do Magic the Gathering stuff, and maybe we will in the future. Maybe that's how we can get Erica up in here, because Erica loves it, and she's got decks, and she's got big decks. Erica has a huge, big deck. Abra Cadabra. $5 donation. Sup, lads? Big fan from Poland. Keep that good shit coming. Thank you very much. Richard, Vo, are you guys reviewing HL Alex?
Half-Life Alex.
And Doom Eternal. We are reviewing Doom Eternal, but Alex, maybe that'll be
Alex
our
is
first
a huge piece of shit, and it looks terrible, and everyone should hate Alex.
Don't say that about yourself.
Everyone hates Alex.
Everyone.
We'll have to play it. I'm sure we'll do a rant review.
Okay, Joe, you still have that?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do it, but then we'll do a rant review where we sit down.
No, I'm sick that month. Fuck
no,
Half-Life
you
Alex.
have to do it. It's your job.
Fucking Half-Life 1.5.
Whoa! go.
dicks.
Wow. What is that? What are you saying wow to? The
ARS. Well, that's
to-
but yeah.
What is ARS? I've never
That
heard
is
of it. He's
quite-
from a different country, quite clearly. Piskel,
Any
thank
chance-
you. Can you guys say, watch Dead Pixel channel on YouTube? Angry Joe have spoken.
Bam.
I have spoken.
There you go.
Yeah.
My friends will die of jealousness. Thank you so much for your donation. Watch Dead Pixel. I have spoken. Israel, and this is the way.
This is the way.
Israel, see you. All right, cool. Israel teaser. The Scientologist, the Scientunist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry for I apologize. Your religion is better than theirs. Okay, I love your guys. You get me through some of my really hard days, especially the news segment. Keep up the great work, AJ, OJ, Alex, and Dale. Casino Royale. Oh, I've seen that name before.
Yes.
Hot dog. Joe, you look good in a jacket. Well, thank you very much. Yeah,
Telling
that
you,
little
bring it
blazer. That's
back.
why you were saying bring the blazer back.
the
I used to wear
news.
blazers for movie reviews,
Yes,
but
I
I
remember
stopped.
that.
Yeah, $25. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. Low key blunt. This is when the Steelers beat the Cardinals. $1.99. Yeah, wow, that was a long time ago, dude. Noah, $6. Angry hot sauce for sure. Okay, I think we're caught up. Let me reload, and I can get the recent ones that just came in. DBD, Dabo D.
Yeah, there were some big ones recently. We want to make sure we get.
Okay. Trying to find them now. Where did we last leave off? Shit.
Yes, there will be an angry review for Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, there's the Spoonie question. There is the... I don't remember this Animal Crossing.
That's a new one.
Yeah, but there's a lot of new ones. This doesn't...
I don't
Project
know.
Mifsud, what was it?
Categorize them by... Fuck. If you donated, thank you guys so
Yeah,
much.
just thank you. There's a lot
So
of you.
Luis Saavedra did the ARS
up.
430. I'm not sure what that is. What, but
Argentina.
Argentina maybe. Thank you so much for your donation, guys. Who do you think that Disney still, or why do you think that Disney still refuses to make a series of Revan? It's such a good character. With regards to Argentina, guys, sorry for my bad English. No, your English is fine, dude. I'm with you, man. I hate the High Republic idea. I don't like it. I think
I
it's
don't like
boring.
it either.
I would rather them do Revan. Now, I think it's because they want to do something new so that people don't say that they screw up on something.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, expectations. No expectations for it.
But I want them to do it. And honestly, DB Weiss and Benioff were, it was rumored that they were going to go and do the Old Republic and possibly Revan. But I have mixed feelings on that because they could have fucked it up. But when they pulled out, they certainly did fuck it up. And now they might not do it anymore. So, I don't know. It's just... It's shitty. If you're donating right now, we're sorry, guys. We don't think we're going to be able to get to all of these, and I can't even manage to sort these correctly.
All right, I can get a couple of them. William Nossaman says, you guys are awesome. Keep it up. Wish I could have a few beers with you guys. Well, join us on the stream, and we'll have a beer together. Hopefully that'll come. Casino Royale you got. Have you played Duck Game? Have you played the Duck Game?
The
The Goose Game?
Goose Game?
Yeah, we played it.
Or no, do you mean Duck Game, which is
He
like
called
a
it Duck
competitive-
Game,
Yeah,
yeah.
Duck Game is
Here,
like
let me
a
give it
competitive
back to
one.
me. Give it back to me. My
Found it?
viewer activity turned on. Okay,
Cool.
so Michael Pohl is a brand new Angry Army Commander. Thank you for hitting that YouTube join button and that Patreon button. Ram Grady, he's a brand new Angry Army Commander. Thank you very much. That's why we were giving back with these Q&As to the mobile infantry, those who directly support. Mr. Squirrel, thank you for the $2 donation. Alex Frick Mary Kill, he wants you to do Frick Mary Kill.
On who? You have to give me 3 names.
Oh, yeah, you have to do that. Oh, AJ, OJ, and Dell.
Oh, dude, no.
I mean,
Those would all be terrible
we
spouses.
already know I'm the lovable one.
Yeah, you would be the one. You'd be fucked immediately.
I'd be a great either that. I'd be a great housewife.
Okay, I'll tell you. Alex would kill AJ, he'd marry OJ, and he'd Frick Dell, kill AJ, and marry OJ. Isn't that right? You
I'd be
kill
the
me
side,
and take
would
my
I
place.
Would I be the side squeeze? That's all right.
Side squeeze.
Or would you fuck me, Alex?
Oh, God. You guys are horrible.
Next.
All right. Are you guys coming to Europe soon? No,
I wish.
unfortunately not soon. No. Russ Master of the Russes, $5. I have wanted to know for a while, do you have a problem with the loot box system that Team Fortress 2 employs? I haven't played Team Fortress 2. And I haven't opened that game up in like 4 years.
Tell a housewife.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
If you want to know what Team Fortress 2 is like, Overwatch probably just stole everything they did because that game has no soul. And fuck Blizzard.
Damn.
Just
Happy
wanted to say
Fat
that.
Pilgrim, thank you for the $5 donation. Damn it, Alex, we like you.
Okay. Sweet.
Auto Mata, $2. You sounded so legit sad during that Picard review. I was. Oliver, 6098. What are your top 3 Star Trek shows? Obviously, you go ahead.
Oh, TNG,
Yep.
number 1. And then
TNG.
for me, and then it's DS9, and then Voyager.
Okay, and
I'm
go
right
ahead
there
and I
with
talk
you.
over him.
Yeah.
I am. So you like Star Trek, DS9, Voyager. I like TNG. Ooh, it's hard after TNG. TNG. I'm gonna pick DS9 after I just made fun of y'all. No, Voyager, DS9.
The original.
The original series.
Yeah.
Okay, Iggy Bun. What happened to Adnan Angel, a.k.a. Pimp Talk?
Pimp Talk 1.
They have
well,
their own lives. They have other stuff.
Guess what? They got married and they had
Yeah.
kids and then they became adults.
There you go.
We are still man-children here on the Angry Joe Show. None of us are married. None of us have kids. And none of us have fucked off with
I have
real
a
lives
cat.
yet.
I have a cat.
I have a dog. He's awesome.
I have a turtle.
OJ likes totals.
Casino Royale. Did you do another donation? Or see, these are coming in so late, so
Yeah.
I'm probably
There's like
this
a
whole
hundred-
thing
Casino
is
was the
fucked.
fourth most recent one.
But
so,
he
yeah.
said the stream is coming out at a perfect time. Been an extra bad day. I'm already smiling. Thanks, guys. That was at
That was
5:22.
super old, yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
because the system
And
is
Kyle,
broken.
thank you so much for your $50 donation. Keep up the quality work, gents.
Let's just say
What are your thoughts on Elder Scrolls 6? I hope they don't fuck it up, but I have I think, you know what? I'm going to take the odd position here. I'm going to say they're not going to fuck it up. Because we have railed on them so much. The whole industry has railed on them. The whole fan base has railed on them. The whole community has railed on them. They can't possibly fuck up.
But they have
the
to.
Elder Scrolls
They are
6.
they're in such a
They
financial
will not.
hole right now.
Exactly, and that's why they won't fuck it up.
You don't think
because
they're gonna
they
monetize
know
it?
We are not going to fuck it up because we will be dead and gone. Spooky Nuke. Have you been to Buc-ee's when I visited
Yes.
Texas?
It was
Yes, it's my
amazing.
favorite places of the best beef jerky.
They have some good
Yeah,
stuff.
the garlic beef jerky is so fucking delicious.
Thank you for the person who donated. I missed your name, but I'm happy you watched Slingshot Cops.
Bear Spirit, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about injecting movie TV reviews on the new show? No. Matthew Lenau, $5. How do you choose what game to review?
Inspiration.
Inspiration. You know what sucks is I've been reviewing really bad games because we're all excited about the new games that we want to play. But it's doing a bad job on our angry reviews because it's like we have nothing to be angry about except for big games that come out that we think are going to be good, like Anthem and Fallout 76, that then become angry reviews.
Yeah.
And those are extra angry because we didn't expect to be angry. But guys, we're running a little over now. Thank you guys so much. If you donated, you didn't get your question answered, please put your question on the next one.
Good job,
Come join
Dale.
us on the next stream. We do this every month as a thank you to everybody who watches our show, who subscribes to our show, and our mobile infantry who made this possible. Those are our Patreons and our YouTube join buttons. And thank you guys for basically allowing us to do this.
Yep.
And we appreciate you
Lot of
hanging out
fun.
with us for a while. So we'll see you on the next Angry Joe show. And we got
pleasure.
a lot of
Love you
content coming
guys.
out. March is going to be fucking awesome for games. Can't wait for Doom. And honestly, a lot of things actually moved out of March.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's really just kind of Doom.
Doom, and then we've got
Oh,
Final
Final Fantasy.
Fantasies in the beginning of April, though,
Okay,
right?
I don't know nothing about
And
Final
then Resident
Fantasy.
Evil were the week after. And
Oh,
so.
Resident Evil
last
is in
week.
March?
No, it's in April, too.
Oh, that's in
Neo,
April.
Neo.
Okay.
I'm doing Neo.
Yeah.
So that'll
Yeah.
be
All
fun.
right, guys, it's gonna be way
Oh,
more
God,
awesome.
good luck.
So as things get busier, these Q&A streams are probably gonna get later and later.
Yeah.
All right, even though there's one more day left in February. Okay, bye guys. See y'all later.